Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing amazing. Today is a full moon, specifically in Capricorn. The energy is supposed to be, work and business and this field energy in any case. Friday I was too busy and I feel like doing a love reading. So we have two options. This one is the Apokalypsis, this one the Sacred Rose. I don't want to show you guys what the decks look like. Try not to cheat. Try to make your pick now before the video keeps going. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Pick one or two. I don't know what these cards are either. I shuffled and picked to give some extra guidance or information from the angel guide. This one, you can see this is the angel guide deck. Obviously you can see the background, and make your pick and let's go. Before I keep going, this is a 5-card Tower Love spread. I was going to go into the long things, but I figured we should get, based on the energies of today, we should get some pretty clear and powerful messages. So let's go with option number 1 for Apokalypsis. And before I start, there we go, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. It's Sunday for me, so it's the end of the week. I hope you had a beautiful week yourself. So let's see. Intuitions and downloads on this one. So what that tells me is that you may have, oh my god, there is, look at this, there is like wings on in the front here. It looks like there is wings in behind you. It feels like this downloads from this, your intuition, your message that you finally hearing from the divine, from the universe, is making you finally see what you may have been missing all this time. Maybe something got clear to you finally about whatever relationship you are listening to. Let's see. I rarely use a booklet for this, but this is a different type of reading I'm doing today. So instead of picking one angel, I wanted to pick which divine energy is with you, rather than an angel name, Okay, if you know the channel anyways. Intuition and download. Here, I'm going to put it right here so you can see it better. Hearing your message. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you are receiving quote-unquote downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you are having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that you are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger and you are in touch with angels, guides, and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. Lovely. The extended message, which is interesting to say the least, it starts by saying you are a light worker. So what I want you all to understand about being a light worker, my understanding of it, and maybe this will explain more. I haven't read all the book, or if I did, it was a very long time ago for me to remember it all. What being a light worker is, it's just you have this capacity, not to say power, but this way of making people around you feel better. You have this way of making people talk, about their pain and stuff like that, and it makes them feel better. You could be an empath, which is something that's quite tiring. That's why you may like to retreat, to stay home. You may be even what's the term, introvert, because it's tiring when you're a light worker. You give all this light to other people, so people want to come to you. You may have some jealousy around you, but you may have people who just likes to come, and that's like, I don't want the term is like vampirizing energy, but you also have to learn to recharge, and that could be why you do not like crowd, because they are not because you don't like people, but because it's draining your energies. Okay, so let's see. You're a light worker. This means that you have the capacity to bring light to the earth through your presence and purpose. Even though you may feel sensitive, there you go, and overwhelmed, know that your gifts are stronger now and your psychic muscles are moving. You are being encouraged to look beyond what your physical eyes are showing you. You may want to use what you pick up to plan ahead. If so, it's important to keep your mind and energy focused on the best possible outcome. Be aware of signs and symbols showing up at this time. Your angels are sending you important messages that will help you move forward in your life. Call upon them to help connect deeply with the spiritual vision that is opening within you, that is opening up within you. So that last sentence, to call upon them, is very important. I've said it many times, and I'm sure you have heard it on other videos, but if this is one of your first time, first of all, congratulations, you are on the path to learning, discovering, growing spiritually. It's wonderful. 2, welcome. And 3, remember to call upon them. Call on your angels. They can only help you, but if you give them permission. Your guides are always there to help you, push you, give you that wonderful little idea. Notice also where it is that you get your best ideas. It could be when you're close to water. It could be when you're cooking, so you're close to fire. It could be when you're walking in the forest or taking a walk. So, pay attention where your best ideas come from. For me, it's in the shower, so I know I'm water connected. I channel with the water. So pay attention to that too. That will help you when you want to call or ask with your angels, or want to ask your angels for a certain guidance, or your guides. But definitely your angels, like, these are the beings that are there for you, but needing your permission. Okay, so that was an interesting start in love related, but not really, really, how can I say, not the type of relationship I'm sure you were thinking about when you started listening to this. So here is the Apokalypsis, one of my babies that I don't always use because I like to use the newer ones, but this is a fascinating tarot deck. Actually, that was inspired. It was made by Erik, Dunne, and Kim Huggens, but I found out, and it was edited by Los Carabeo at the time. I don't know if it's still, if you can still find it. But what I found interesting recently when I was reading the Apokalypsis, rereading, because, there is so many decks and books and stuff. At the time I bought this, I think it was in 2000, let's say 18. So it's not my oldest one. My oldest one is the one I'm going to use for the second reading. But it's interesting tidbit, you can fast forward. The people who wrote about this, who wrote the book about this tarot, were inspired, amongst others, by Mark, and I forgot his name. I had it. Something Mark. Damn it. I forgot the name. And the book is not around me. Katz, Marcus Katz. He's a British taologist, and he has an amazing passion for this, and he talks about the complexity of the Kabbalah and how the major arcana, the minor, how everything connects. And his group on Facebook, I believe, is I forgot. So if you know what, maybe I'm just not meant to talk about this because it's just not coming to me. But do your research, and I'm sure you'll find out. It's a fascinating group of people with a lot of knowledge. Eight of Wands, so quick messages, King of Swords, speaking the truth, and the Ten of Pentacles, abundance. So this is starting like quite good, or quite well. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides d'amour, les anges, les guides of the people that are going to watch this, help us get some clear messages on this 5 Tarot card, love. We have an 8 of Cups, so you just left us, you gave up. Somebody gave up on a situation here. Okay, can we get to the reading, s'il vous plaît? What do we have here? This Princess of Pentacles is amazing because she's very impressed, like she's pregnant. And there is 2 birds. Is it 2? Let me see. We have 1, 2, 3 birds around her. That makes me think of Mamma Mia, when she doesn't know which one's her dad. And we have a 4 of Swords, so there is some rest. That makes sense after that 8 of Cups. Okay, can we get into the reading, s'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour? Here we go. On this love reading for our little bees. Oopsie, I don't want them to be reversed. I hope they won't. Okay, what do we have now? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So we have some pentacles. We have somebody who is trying to achieve her independence while still being nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles is like a working mom. And the world. Okay, so you're heading towards success. Are we done here? S'il vous plaît. Allez. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? The Emperor. So that queen finding her emperor. That's cool. Or you are, or you are that, I was talking about this Queen of Pentacles being the working mom. She could also be mom and dad, like the emperor of her home. Okay, so let's find out about you. What can you tell us about the person here? And if you don't resonate with this, obviously go to the next one, right? But let's find out who is our little bee that needs to hear this message. S'il vous plaît, nos guides. You are a lovely person. 6 of Cups. I was going with the Pentacle. 6 of Cups. You are lovely, but you live too much in the past. Get out of the past. I mean, the past is cool. It's great. But it's possible you have too much melancholy. You need to get back in the present. You like to you like to talk about the past. You like to look at old pictures. You keep turning your head back. You keep thinking the past was you missing the past. The past was so much better than the future. The past is so much better than now. Every time that you're with your friend or with your family, you talk about the past. It's like you stopped living in the now. It's like there was just life in the past. If I can give you an advice before we even keep going, just appreciate the past, learn from the past. But try and live in the now, especially with that intuition and downloads here. You are being told and guided, or the universe wants to guide you, possibly to use what was about this past, to so that you can live now. It is important to learn to live now. It's lovely. I mean, there is nothing wrong with reminiscing, with having a little melancholy, with remembering the past, with remembering your childhood, especially. It's what's interesting is that the Six of Cups in the traditional in the classic tarot is what looks to be like an older brother with a younger sister. We have three here, so possible there is three sibling in I mean, you're part of three siblings maybe. What do we have up here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statues on the top, so maybe even a bigger family. So possible that you are in a big family, and you have fun. I mean, your family is great. Okay. It's possible that there is some argument too in because there is so many people. When you have so many people, but it still feel like this is like party time. I mean, let's see. I'm trying to see. He's giving her flowers. So we have fire over here. We have a blue liquid. We have a red liquid. So I'm seeing like, definitely three type of very different personalities. We have like possibly the older brother giving some flowers to his younger sister, and you have another sister that's like not even looking at what's going on. So definitely like the protector lover, lover like who loves his siblings, one who likes to have fun and one who likes to dream. That feels like it. And the cups are overflowing with beautiful flowers. So the past is great. The past is it's possible that your present is difficult, so you keep going back to how great it was. But it's time to snap out of it. That's what I'm feeling there with this. Okay, so what about the partner of our little bees here who likes to keep going backward? S'il vous plaît, nos guides. Your partner is... your partner... So here is the Hermit for what your partner is like. So we were talking about the intuition, the light worker, right here, that's bringing light. The Hermit makes me think of that too. But there's a lot of things about the Hermit, okay? So I'm going to try to simplify this. And this one, what's interesting is that it's a female. Okay, so this is a female looking character who is a hermit here. So possible that you are a male energy looking at this reading. That doesn't mean, that it is the case, but this is what I'm feeling here. You have a star here, which also makes me think of the star card, which is the card of hope, which is the card of wish possibly coming true. It's possible that you see your partner as a guide, as a wish come true for you. This person, your partner, could very well be... I'm not saying that she's a light worker, that this card was talking about. At first I thought it was you, but maybe this is a person that's helping you reconnect with your intuition, because this is like almost like, I mean, I was going to say almost, no, it's like the medicine woman of the tribe, that's the energy. So your partner could be someone who's extremely spiritual, who does the kind of stuff that I do, who likes to use natural medicine, who likes to use herbs. I mean, you can see she's smoking. There is some smoke coming out of her mouth. So you have a very spiritual, guide-like partner. The Hermit is not necessarily the one that likes to be alone. The hermit is the one that could be going to, in the classic tarot, the hermit, you see the hermit with holding a light and going towards a cave. Sometimes the hermit could represent someone who needs to go grieve, to go by themselves and do some deep thinking, and they retreat from the world. But we're talking about how the light worker could be overwhelmed and needs to be on his own sometimes. So that really makes me think that there is a connection between the description of the angel card, the angel guides here, and your partner. So there is also a lot of knowledge and wisdom with your partner. They may have a lot of people looking up to them, listening to them, going to them for, just like that light worker, going to them for help, for guidance. What else? It's hard to tell, but it's almost like it looks like she's walking on water. But anyway, like she's calling, it looks like, almost look like a moon, right? But this is like one of those drum where she's calling on. So you know, for people to listen, for people to find their way. So you see your part. It's not saying this is how powerful your partner is, and this is how you see them. They are very nurturing. They have this wonderful. You may even see them as someone who's unattainable. And that's why you retreat in the past. But you have your partner is very charismatic. This is a beautiful being. They may like to, even from you, they may like to retreat from you from time to time, and I wouldn't take that as an offense. It's just the need to recharge that needs to happen. So again, if you don't feel connected to either of these, I'm sorry, I need to pause for a minute. The cat needs to go through. I was getting irritated with a door noise. Okay, so if you don't relate to any of these two, like, don't insist. This could not be, there could be some message that you need to hear, but this is the two types of personalities we're talking about here. Okay, so what is the current state of this relationship here, s'il vous plaît, no guide? What is the current state of this relationship between these two characters here? Seven of Wands. Let me take a look at it again. Because there is this like this big sorcerer in the middle. There is somebody who's holding their hand like they are overwhelmed. There is someone who's looking up, holding, not doing anything. There is someone I have no idea what he's doing. There is a fight, so obviously there is a misunderstanding, a possible break, it's almost making me feel like Moses, like that, thou shalt not pass, or, that one, or, like when he opens the water. But there is like a big separation between the two right now. The Seven of Wands, I usually think of... The Five of Wands is a disagreement. Let us see what this Seven of Wands is about here, because I don't remember it being a disagreement card. Maybe I'll pause and go get my book. Can I find the English? Okay, court card, sword, Calices, pentacles, wand. See, the Seven of Wands is the strength of one's conviction here. That's what it says. To me, I feel like this is like a big misunderstanding between the two. Everybody is on their convictions here, everybody is on their belief, and there is no connection between the two. When with this light worker here, you could be connecting, but this is overwhelming. I get it, okay? Like the way he's holding his head, like, I get it. Let me get the book and read on a little bit, because if I was to take another Seven of Wands, like in the Seven of Wands in the Mermaid Tarot, I feel like this is people working together, you know, like they are all, if I remember the card well, people are all working together towards a common goal. See, Five of Wands is a fight, like this is showing a discord. Okay, now it makes more sense. Okay, that's what that is. The Seven of Wands is this one, when you have everybody against you. That's what it is. Okay, so it feels like everybody is against you, but you keep on fighting. Okay, so again, that in the end it makes good sense. I had to see another one. There is a misunderstanding, definitely. There is a miscommunication. There is, everybody is feeling like they're being attacked by the others. There is a definite communication problems. And because you are in two different space right now, obviously I feel like you may be the same kind of person and you're ridden by fear. This person here is there already. I mean, the intuition is a download. The Hermit somewhat masters it, okay? It's possible that you are in this overwhelming thing where everybody is feeling like they are being attacked, is because you need this time to have your own downloads and to accept them, okay? Because when you're overwhelmed like that, you may feel like... And one thing too, the more you fight it, the more of the more you are going to be in some state of despair, because when you fight your nature, when you fight the wonderful being you may be, you are irritating in a way the order of things. If you recognize yourself also as someone who make others feel better, who helps people, who anytime someone doesn't feel well, they pick up the phone and call you or reach out to you, you could very well be a light worker as well. So can you imagine the combination of the two? With the fact that you keep going in the past here, I feel some possibility of fear. Okay, so right now, this is how the two of you are, and their relationship is not as its best. Okay. We have a card about the past, and we have a card about the past. S'il vous plaît, give us a message about the past of this relationship. Most likely the recent past, okay? S'il vous plaît, nos guides. Okay, so with this Hierophant here, we have... It's very interesting. The Hierophant is the teacher, okay? And this is fascinating to me, because I was just talking about you needing to open yourself to receiving this connection with the universe. And with the Hierophant, with this card in any case, typically the Hierophant or the Pope is the teacher, or the Pope that, you know, that's going to bless. This is the showing that there was a possible contract between the you know, in the union. It's possible that you, if it's recent, maybe you just got married, or that would be the signification of the Hierophant, right? Is a blessing of following traditions or things like that. But in this one, we see a young character, like a young, and then an adult and a more mature person here. It's like the three characters of the Three of Cups, but with male energies here. Not necessarily celebrating, but growing. And you see him like, he's smiling and somewhat having fun here, where this guy is meditating, and this one seems to be like in prayer of sorts. And we have oh wow, that looks like a yo-yo. Oh, this thing right here, I think it's like a tool of prayer or meditation or something in this religion. We have a bell, we have a cup, we have a bunch of lotus, which takes me to wisdom. The lotus has been a very predominant flower in the readings I've made lately, which takes me also to the number 9, with something to almost the end of a cycle. All your wish come true. Okay, so in the past, I see obviously some sort of blessing. So how you, both of you may feel like there is a certain strong connection in this relationship. You may have both grown thanks to it. There could have been a notion of student teacher, teacher student, like that keeps going back and forth between the two. Like there is a definite notion of sharing the knowledge and the wisdom, and how you both bring the best out of each other. So this is a beautiful connection that hopefully you both will learn to see, because there is blessing, and there could be the notion of I don't want to get too crazy in the reading, because I like to stay as down to earth as possible, as what's the term? I don't want to get too out there, but with the way this drawing is, and like the growth and the aging, there is also the notion of possibly past lives, and how you guys grow with each new life, with the tradition. And like, if you, for those of you who know the Hierophant on the what is the name of that deck, the light seers, the Hierophant is this wonderful man sitting and laughing, and he's like his like meditation, like his legs, he's sitting on the ground, like with his leg in a way like he would be meditating, but he's laughing, but like such joy. And you see stairs, and there is a light at the end of the stairs. That's the sharing of love, and but abundant love right there, right? That's the teacher, the person that's reached his spiritual essence in a way. I don't know how to, like, for those of you who don't know that deck, like, go look at it, the Hierophant of the Light Seers. It's in the bedroom. I can't go, I don't want to keep interrupting the reading to go show you all the things, which is, by the way, something I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring my ideas to other people right now. I want to intrigue you, but I don't want other people to do it. So there it is. It's like you were meant to be brought together. Okay, it's like it's blessed, but I feel some kind of writing and seeing the 5 here of the earth, and I'm even feeling some kind of victory, and it's overwhelming for the both of you. Lots of things in the past. So this relationship is not from yesterday, definitely. What is the future of this relationship, s'il vous plaît, no guide? Wow, the sun. I don't even want to look at it, because I'm not a big fan of this sun card, because it has a snake here, and this guy makes me think of like a crazy narcissist. He comes with his sword and his fire. It's like this warrior, but I'm totally going to ignore this and I'm going to choose the sun, because the question was the future. The one thing that I don't care much about is that there is no there is no love card. Um, I mean, I'm going to pick an advice and something else and oracle, but I guess because we're not talking about the relationship. Well, it's like there is no lovers, there is no, but we were talking about the personalities and stuff. So it is an interesting reading. We have, I noticed also, 3 out of 5 major arcana, so that makes it a very powerful relationship. With the sun, the future cannot be any brighter. Okay, the future of this relationship is that it's better, like whatever sign are involved. That's not an extra information here because this could be for, you know, anybody. This encompasses all the signs. But oh my god, okay, I'm just noticing I had not noticed that before because I was focusing on the guy. Okay, this is kind of funny. This could be some extra details, weird details, okay? But I'm getting with, it looks like he's coming out of this egg, and this egg looking thing that broke makes me think of the egg from the movie Alien. On top of it, we have that snake going on top of it, so this could just be details about the type of person or what you like or what they like. But it feels like there is the birth of something amazing. I was talking about this light worker here, and look at this. You know, I'm not saying they are the same, but we have the same energy here between the two. But same energy and some kind of like finally receiving the messages. In here, the arms are up, and to the head, and the message, the light is coming down, right, and to the heart. In this one, we're finally like eclore, when the baby gets out of the egg, right, and but it's like it's jumping out of the egg, and it has all these power and energy and light and love and stuff to show to the world, like to everyone. Maybe that's why we have all the signs here. It's finally he's reborn and with acceptance of the powerful light workers that he is. That's the way this future makes me feel here. So I don't necessarily know where the relationship is going to go, which we'll ask some oracle. But we have some. Your other is a fighter. He's a strong man, and I'm seeing brave heart here. It's wow. Something, in any case, it's possible that it could be your relationship. What I'm feeling is going to make this person just finally come out of his shell. This is exactly it. He's coming out of his shell. He's accepting who he is. They are accepting who they are. They come out like this warrior, this guy, this amazing bringer of light and love and guidance, and this is beautiful. I wish I would see more than one person, but there is a definite transformation in your other. So whatever event is going to trigger that is finally, they are finally going to feel the intuition, trust their gut, and come out and be who they are meant to be. So, interesting. I wanted to use an extra message here with the Season of the Witch. And I'm going to pick Romance Angel and see if they know it. Okay, thank you. Poetry. Invoke your words for good and use them to uplift yourself and others. We see someone sitting at her desk. Poetry. She has the energy of that hermit here. you know, with like a teacher. I mean, you have the books in the back too. I'm feeling the energy also of Pride and Prejudice. We have a very romantic looking person here. Okay, interesting. So what can you tell us? The keeper? No. What can you tell us, s'il vous plaît? No guide. About the future of this relationship. Oopsie daisy, between this hermit looking person and this about to become son. S'il vous plaît, no guide d'amour. That was some interesting reading here. Okay, take those. At the bottom we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So either this is like what they are needing to go through and you are heading towards a new relationship, or, you know, I was talking about a rebirth, so there is hope. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, so that's twice. Oh, good Lord. Past life relationship. I was talking about this connection with the past. You have known each other before. I feel that very strongly. And engagement. So your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So because this person is... it's not like I'm trying to bring some kind of crazy hope. But with this new birth here, it feels like this is this new person that's finally going to know how to stir your romantic feelings. And I was talking about this romantic lady here. I usually like to pick a Mother Mary message at the end. Is that what we're going to do? Okay. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, un message for our little bees here on this reading. That was interesting. I hope that spoke to you. There was a lot of detail. There was a lot of intriguing details on these, like the movies, and this, that was interesting. Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. That makes sense too with the growth that your author needs to do. Here is a picture. And again, like there is just one bird. There is separation between the two right now. Before transformation bears fruit, you must labor with great trust. The seedling has profound courage. It gathers strength in the underground darkness before it is ready for the astonishing feat of crackling open its shell. Interesting, because we were talking about that. Powerfully pushing down roots and reaching up to break through the soil and find the light. This is exactly the description of this card. I cannot believe this. Maybe this is you too, getting into your own power. It felt like the other one, but if this is going towards a new relationship, you are getting into this new power too. So that could go one way or the other. You have such courage, instinct, and power within. Trust in your process and in what you must be. That's beautiful. I mean, trust is a big thing, and that takes me back again to that. I wish you could make your partner listen to this reading. See if that could guide them towards something. I didn't pick an advice, but if we were to pick an advice, what should we use? You know what? No, I want to finish with... I don't know if there is a message on those angel cards. I'm sorry, I started with one way. And I kind of like winged the... So there is little messages on these cards. Let's see. Can we get an advice here with the angels? There you go. I love this. Because I didn't pick an angel at the beginning. So, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges, can I get an advice for... our little bee here, s'il vous plaît. Good Lord. I don't know if that's the right one. Can I get an advice? S'il vous plaît. For our little bees. Here we go. That's a big deck. Can I get an advice for little bees, s'il vous plaît? An advice for little bees, s'il vous plaît. Advice for little bees. When it comes to this relationship, s'il vous plaît. An advice for little bees. When it comes to this relationship. We have the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decision, giving to those less fortunate. So since I asked that as an advice for the relationship, giving to those less fortunate. The Four of Pentacles is the one that hold on to the money too much, like being too cautious. I did not realize it could mean also being too frivolous. It feels like you may need to give them a chance with having to give to those less fortunate. You may be called to make a good business decision. It's possible that you guys may even work together. But if you tend to be too loose in the relationship, like, you know, letting them run it or talking to them when they talk to you, that kind of things, like when I say loose, I don't mean like you need to keep a leash on them, okay? But more like you going with the flow. Maybe you need to be a little bit more involved. More into like asking them questions and things, and you know, showing some kind of interest. And if you're too cautious, it's more like give them a little bit more freedom. Don't be on top of them all the time. You know, it's like don't go on the too extreme. So I hope you can find some kind of balance there. Maybe can we get a message on how our little bees can find more balance, s'il vous plaît, on this advice you just gave us, s'il vous plaît, nos anges. How can our little bees find balance on their behavior towards their partner, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour? Can our little bees find balance? That's a hard one to mix, apologies. We have the King of Air. Okay, so speak your truth. This is the King of Swords, brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice if needs be. Balance mental and emotional consideration. That's great. That's perfect. Speak your mind with confidence. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. I'm going to take that one to heart. And with that, my sweet bees, how about I give you a gratitude message, because then I gotta get to the second one and this is long. S'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour, can I get a gratitude message for our little bees? Oh, it's down, so it's important. Have some grace. Grace is a sign of trust in a higher power. Allez, I'm not gonna pause because it would be too much work. So thank you very much. I hope this reading brought you some clarity. I'm going to put that in here. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you, you know, feel better about something, helps you make a decision. Obviously, don't, you know, keep it light, okay? This is all about, I like to think of them as stories. Some stuff I took myself to be like, okay, maybe I will take that into consideration for myself, for my own life. I felt I resonated a lot personally with this reading myself. So I hope it helped you in any case. I hope to see you soon. If you feel like listening to the second message, why don't you? Maybe there'll be some extra stuff you need to hear. If not, I'm sending you love and wish you a beautiful day. Now let's go. I'm going to put that here. Oh, it needs to go in here. Mother Mary needs to go here. And this needs to go here. Here we go. Now, let me take a breath. I'm going to take another sip of water. I'll take a sip of coffee. And here we go. Welcome, Pi 2. For this reading, I'm going to use the Sacred Rose tarot. It's one of the first tarot when I decided to go back to study tarot again. It was in 2000. I was in my apartment, so probably 2000. Yes, I think it was summer 2000. I went to, we didn't have Google, and I mean we had, but it was just starting. Okay, we could find some stuff online, but I don't remember if I found it in a yellow book or online. I was looking for a new age type store, which were not easy to find back then. There was only a few, and I found some place in Santa Monica which was the cutest store, and I spent a long time in there looking around, and finally was called to pick this deck. So that's how old it is. And yesterday, with the reading of yesterday, showing something with a full moon. I think I was talking about the Four of Pentacles, exactly. That just made me want to use it. So, okay. So we're going to do a reading on your relationship. What is it like? Apologies, I think I spent a lot of time on the previous one, so I'm a little ready to go. Excuse me. So, the angel guide card that came out for this reading was Surrender. That talks about, to me, letting go, going with the flow, but also surrendering to the love, to the messages in this one too. So there is a lot of, I feel it very close to the first pile as well. Because there was that notion of trusting your intuition, and with this surrender, like you close your eyes and let your heart speak rather than having your mind guide you. So I feel like it's time to surrender to, for those of you who may just start into this process, just follow your gut feeling and look at the light you have within your hands, the power to, let's see what surrender is about. Here, surrender. Surrender is a spiritual practice, and it's not an easy one. Yes, it is not. But angels are working in your favor, and the miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. That's beautiful. Take time to realize that in order to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over the situation that is on your mind. See, that's exactly what I was telling you. Hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies. So just like I told group 1, your angels are there to help you, but they need your permission. You are called to trust in your angels. Your guides are there to help you. They whisper to you, they try and guide you. It's always your choice to listen or not. But if you have a lot of, like, if you're tired, if you have some health issues, I'm not saying go to a doctor, okay? But if there is like a lot of little things, it could be because you're fighting your past. You're fighting what the universe wants you to do. And a lot of time it will give you little worries, whereas if you just let go and accept, you will suddenly feel lighter, you'll sleep better, but again, I will never stress enough, go to the doctor, okay? But ask your angels, give them permission to help you. So when you surrender the situation to your spiritual allies, you will allow angels of light to swoop in and help everything transform. If you find yourself having difficulties letting go of the reins, it's because there is a part of you that's not willing to receive the help of miracle or miracles you deserve. It's fear, it's you feel like it's lack of love, you feel like you're undeserving, which you obviously need to hear that you do. Hand over all of your concerns to God and let the miracles in. It's that simple, even though you were reminded that it is difficult, because when you're used to be in control or don't want to let go, it's hard. The extended message here: if you are feeling overwhelmed or emotional at this time, your angel guide wants you to know it's okay to let go. When you open up and release your concerns, you open up to support and miracles. You are a vessel and you contain light. This has been like amazing in the two messages here. Your concerns are taking up space, and when you release them, you make room for more light. Let them go now. This is a time to experience the freedom that you deserve. You don't have to do this alone. You never do this alone if you let the angels guide you. God and angels are ready to help you. Call in angels and invite them to help. That's just what I was telling you. Invite them to help you surrender and release anything that could be blocking your experience of miracles. To help them usher positive energy into your life, ask yourself what you need to let go of in order to grow, and then it says, and then action it. Oh, and then action it. Act on it. Beautiful. Okay. So let me put that here. I'm going to have to relight the other stuff so I can see. So I can be guided. I like to use spreads and I need a little guidance. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides d'amour, the guides of our little bees that are listening to the pile number 2. S'il vous plaît, give us clear messages when it comes to the relationship they want to hear about, s'il vous plaît. Oh, the mixing is beautiful. I was going to say the mixing is beautiful. 7 of Swords. They could be someone that feels betrayed, that was betrayed, or they need to act a different way to take care of a situation. S'il vous plaît. Like being sneaky. The 7 of Pentacles talks about growth, talks about work, talks about planting your seeds to get to a situation of abundance. It talks about being slow too. 10 of Wands and death. So we have the end of a situation. You left something that was crushing you. Okay, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour, like I was talking about. We have a Queen of Cups with nurturing, the Queen of Swords. So the two, maybe you need to mix the two. Maybe there is two ladies or two opposite characters. In the relationship, or especially if there was a betrayal here. Oh, so okay, so it's possible there is two women in the situation. It could be two lovers, it could be a mother and a lover, you know, it could be anything, but there is I hate to talk about that, but there is a triangular. It happens. Allez, the High Priestess, again, follow your intuition. S'il vous plaît, mes guides d'amour, can we get into this reading here? Allez, merci. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? We have the 5 of Pentacles. So misery. Okay, you feel abandoned, you feel distressed, you feel like there is no money. It's time to save, it's time to prepare, okay, for the future. That's how it feels. This feels like someone who... whoever you are trying to figure out this relationship is about, I can tell you right now, I feel like they're not worth it. They're just bringing you grief. And I wouldn't be surprised, because it happens a lot that we go and listen to videos to find out about people that are not good for us. So that's what I feel right here already. Especially if you have this blockage and you feel like you're undeserving of love and stuff like that, you're going to keep putting yourself in relationships that are toxic, when you could have this light, when you could have access to a more beautiful. I feel like I don't even need to go into this reading. The message is coming right now. Let's find out more, but I feel like telling you to get out. Let's see about our little bees here. Sorry, I don't mean to sound so like the Queen of Sword, but it hurts me for you when I see people that stay in toxic relationships. You know, if someone's not making you happy, there is no need running after them. Just surrender and expect miracles, because as long as you block yourself, as long as you follow this someone who is not there for you, who does not show you love, who does not show you concern, or who you keep having to run after, you're not allowing the universe to send you the person that wants to give you love. So, anyways, what can we find out about our little bees here, s'il vous plaît, no guide? What is it about them in this relationship? Seven of Pentacles. See, that's a strong message here, because that was coming out. You was the one, because I jumped out while I was shuffling. You are the one that plants the seeds. You are the one that likes to work, and you take your time, and you could be someone who takes forever to make a decision. You need to study the whole situation. You are methodical. You could have been in the same job for a very long time. You plant your little seeds, and you go very slowly about things. You plan. You are methodical. You like with this one here, you also like to bring light to people. You like to make people feel safe and secure, because you want to feel safe and secure yourself. You like to build for the future, because anything could happen, so you are prepared. And again, you build for something that lasts, or you want to do that in any case, but you feel like this is your personality. Let's see if I can get a little bit more about this. The Seven of Pentacles. Give me. Oh, this is by. Oh, I like that. This is a little different, because this is by type of card. So the sevens represent lessons and are ruled by the planet Saturn. They are cards of test and represent what must be learned in order to change the situation. The Seven of Pentacles is success unfulfilled. So because you are aiming for your success, you are preparing for it. A young man is scattering seeds in the blazing sun. This card deals with the lesson of material gain and what one needs to know before proceeding on an endeavor. Hard work, ingenuity, and patience are indicated. Okay, so we went through that. A certain endeavor probably will not be. Okay, so that's more about the meaning if it was in a reading about what's going to happen. But since we're talking about you are a hard worker, you like to prepare, you are efficient, and you aim for success. So you are hard work driven. Good. What is it about the partner that this person is listening to, s'il vous plaît, that our little bee is listening to? Nine of Pentacles. Your person, on the other hand, is well established. In this case, like, she's watering what she... It's like she's a little bit ahead of you. The hard work has been done. She's very comfortable. She's in her yard. She's looking at the fruits growing. I mean, you know, like... with the big bosoms, we can see, like, you know, she's comfortable. She may even be a mother already. She has that long, luxurious hair. We have roses. She may be very spiritual, because with the roses, I'm thinking of Mother Mary. And here comes Honeybee. Is that Honeybee? It is Honeybee. Come on, girly girl. Come on. Yeah? No? She's gonna stay under the table, or are you coming? You coming to say hello? No. Oh, I hope I didn't hurt the kitty. Okay. Maybe your other person has a kitty. But, apologies, I'm going to take a water here. So your person is well established. She's fine. You both, hard workers. You both you know, not necessarily financially focused, but you you like to be comfortable, you like to feel safe with the material around you. Okay, you still have some work to do, but she's doing okay. It's interesting how we have the male energy and the female energy here too. So this relationship definitely has the two, if not genders, energies. Okay, so she's well established. She's fine. She, as she is watering her garden of stuff, it's like she's taking care of it. I said she was a mother with a bosom. She's and a spiritual person. Okay, that's what I'm getting here about this person. Okay, so what about the relationship we are going to see now? What is the current state of the relationship today, at the moment you are looking at this video? What is the current state of the relationship? S'il vous plaît, no guide. Queen of Pentacles. So I love this because there is no cat with this one. But in the current state of the relationship, the first thought I had when I look at the card is that there was balance. There is balance between... There is not necessarily... We're not talking about love here. This is interesting. There is not necessarily love yet. The Queen of Pentacles is... it makes me think of... She makes me think of her. We're all in the Pentacles here. The relationship, it looks like there is balance between... wealth and wisdom. We have a pentacle on the side and we have a rose on the other. The rose made me think of spirituality. We even have the light on top of her head. So there is nurturing in this relationship. There is caring. There is it feels like a safe home. But again, I'm not seeing love necessarily. I like how we have like it's like hidden spots under her sleeves. There is a lot more in this relationship with the stars there, and with the light on her crown. It feels like this relationship brings a lot spiritually to both of you. It feels like even if I'm talking about balance between wealth and wisdom, I feel like there could be only one side bringing that balance. Like you may feel like you're balanced here, because this nurturing queen is like handing you both things. She's mature. I'm trying to make sense of what she has around her neck. She has a huge necklace around her neck. Let's see. Well, the state of the relationship is not... this person loves you, okay? She's protecting you. She's being nurturing you. She's loving you. What about the queens? Represent the spiritual force or order of things. So the queen can be yourself or the individual or the situation. We're talking about the situation, so this is a representation of the situation. And the Queen of Pentacles, she sits upon a throne of green leaves. She carries her symbols of office proudly. In her left hand is a gold rose of absolute achievement. In her right, a pentacle. Her crown is a gold cube. Her jewelry is silver. Okay, I was wondering about that thing. She represents the spiritual made material, okay. She represents a noble, warm-hearted soul, a tower of strength with all the attributes desired in a wife and mother. A happy marriage or partnership is denoted, okay. So, even though we don't have great love showing, there is still a wonderful partnership. There is respect of each other. I was talking about this balance. There is this relationship could bring some spiritual growth here, but it feels like the female energy is a little higher than you here. But this is a wonderful, beautiful relationship. Very nice. Okay. So it's interesting because at the beginning I was feeling that toxicity. And yet we're talking about this partnership. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Maybe there is something missing. This is a great partnership, yes. But again, I'm not seeing this romantic thing. Wealth-wise, financially wise, safety-wise, home-wise, it seems perfect. In any case. I'm confused as to why it felt so toxic at the beginning, and then it's like, oh wow. Right now, the current state of the relationship looks this way anyways. Like it's a perfect... Let me read it again so I can swallow it. I want to see where that's going to go. A happy marriage or partnership is denoted. Warm-hearted soul, Tower of Strength. Okay. Happy marriage. Okay. So this relationship that you're listening to is about a marriage. It's possible that that third party, like that Queen of Swords that showed up too, it could be a mother, a mother-in-law, a third person like that, that's created the problem in the happy relationship. Because it did show up, okay, so I had to take it into consideration. And she could be the one bringing some kind of toxicity. Let's see. What can we find out about the past of this relationship, s'il vous plaît, no guide? The Wheel of Fortune. So that means there was a change, okay? There was a big change in the situation. Good or bad, because the Wheel of Fortune means that there is cycles involved. So you recently had a change. I can't. And I feel like it's possible that it is a karmic change. Maybe this was the end of this beautiful partnership that was all in the wealth, because it feels like with the stars at the bottom here, with I feel like the universe has created that change. So either this change brought you that, or there is something that changed this marriage. Okay. Crazy reading. What we have to keep in mind with the Wheel of Fortune is just reminding us that it's, everything is a cycle, everything is seasons like, we have day and night, we have Monday through Sunday, and then it's Monday again. We have seasons. What was bad yesterday will be better tomorrow. So if the situation was great, it just maybe, catastrophically changed. If it was really toxic and bad, all of a sudden it's so much better. But most of the time the Wheel of Fortune means that there was a change for the better. Okay. What is the future of this relationship, s'il vous plaît, no guide? What's the future of this relationship for LBs? See the Tower. Okay. So this relationship is doomed. Sorry. I don't want to laugh at it, but you are headed towards something better. Okay. So I felt that since the very beginning. This relationship that you may have thought was this great partnership, this great marriage, this relationship is not good. This relationship ended. But it feels like this right there is what you thought it was. That wonderful, nurturing, great partnership. It was like an illusion that you were keeping. There is no love here. This is all about money, 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 money. Somebody who, if she was a hard worker, somebody who was taking advantage of all that work here, and flourishing and growing and doing her own thing with your hard work. And that changed. And with what you have to keep in mind here, like I said, the Wheel of Fortune is to bring you something better. The Tower is a universe just breaking the toxicity. It's time for you to surrender. Whether you want it to or not, the universe is forcing you to let go. You have to let go of that situation, and surrender and accept the miracles that the universe wants to bring you. Wow, that's there was some misery, see, in this relationship. Either you were working yourself too hard for it, everything that you built just crashed. This is heartbreaking. But that relationship, and like I said at the beginning, it was not the one. So based on that, what can you tell us, s'il vous plaît, no guide, about what advice? Is that what I use as advice? No. What extra message for Annie Lobby, s'il vous plaît? We're using the Season of the Witch, Lammas Oracle. What advice can I get? Just okay. Fine. It takes us 3. Whatever. So, fine, I'll take it this week. Garland. See how this one, there is magic in the weaving of unity. To me, this is like redecorating your home, remaking your life. It broke. Okay, you had this beautiful tower. Now you may have a smaller home. It's okay. You can still make it happy. You can still make it your own. You can still make the light of the universe come in. You have this beautiful fox at your feet that talks about being smart and a little bit cunning, which reminds me of the 7 of Swords that jumped earlier. We have the Hilltop, with also reminds me of, we had another card that was reminding me of Pride and Prejudice. I'm seeing the hope with this person looking at the hilltop here. Hold tight to your vision as you are being called to climb to new heights. This is exactly the energies of the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower here. You are called on to, and look at the little house in the back here. You are called on to something new, and farm to table, see, like all the work you have done with this 7 of Pentacles here is allowing you to have a new family. Notice the different nationalities sitting at this table. So recombined family. We have a tea, we have a light, well, it looks like brie. Liberate yourself from influence and invoke the power within, which is exactly what this is telling you here. Free yourself from your chains. We have the fox here again. Number 18. We're looking here. We have what looks like obviously the witch or a priestess or something, like somebody with a higher level of wisdom. We have somebody that looks like a young witch, and possibly like brothers and sisters. But this definitely looks like a recomposed family of friends, you know, building something together. I like how the light provided by the bugs, like the universe is still keeping light. Even as the sun's going down, you have the universe bringing you a different kind of light. Even in the darkness, there is light. How is it that it says here? Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light. That's what Dumbledore says in, I can't remember which movie now. I think number 6. Okay, so, this relationship, no. Okay, let's see. Which one should I use? Now I don't want to get into the Keeper because that's going to be too long. I'm going to get a few cards from the Romance Angel Oracle. And s'il vous plaît, nos anges, what can you tell us about the love life of the little bee watching this? Okay. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, when you enjoy now, you surrender. When you're in the present, you attract. And for some reason, I had some cards reversed. So what was reversed here? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So since it was upside down, you tend not to be positive. So be reminded to change your way of looking at things and keep being optimistic. This is the only way to vibe positively. What do we have here? Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So obviously you haven't been doing that. Do that. Tend to, if you were doing that in the past, that was blocking the relationship. That's probably what didn't help either. And give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Again, I don't feel like this is about the person you were questioning, okay? If you have somebody else's in mind, this is who you have to give a chance. This other person that's bringing you this light here, that bringing you this family, that's giving you this feeling of home, is who you have to give a chance to work on it, to have a heart-to-heart conversation. And stop that negativity, for crying out loud. I think it was at the beginning of this one I was talking about going to the doctor. Some of you may just need to have a bit of health done. Maybe you need to talk to someone. And look at that at the bottom of the deck, the new love again. It was on the previous reading. But see, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's what I was just telling you. This new person here is who you have to give a chance. Okay, let's see what Mother Mary has. Oh, I think there was an advice here to take with this one before I go to Mother Mary. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges, nos guides d'amour, let us give an advice to our little bees. What advice do you have for our little bees, s'il vous plaît? After this reading, this was not the happiest of readings, s'il vous plaît. I mean, for the relationship you were questioning, there is hope for the future, obviously, s'il vous plaît. No kid, can I get an advice for our little bees? We have Awakening with the Archangel Gabriel. Love that. Archangel Gabriel came out. Hey! The Archangel Gabriel came out in the full moon readings that I posted yesterday, so maybe you want to go look at it too. Look at things from a different perspective, which is exactly what I was telling you. A temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. So, I don't think... Oh! And Honeybee is confirming this. So, look at things from a different angle. Stop showing us your butt. Temporary standstill, it's important to be yourself. Be yourself. Speak your truth. That's a strong... Oh, careful not to burn your tail here. That's important to okay, to remember to speak your truth. And that was true for both messages. Are you done giving us your love here? Can I finish with the Mother Mary message? Huh, maybe? s'il vous plaît. Okay, do you want to come here? Come on. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, can I get a message for our little bees? To close this reading. Don't go scratch my legs, okay? S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, a message for our little bees. I love that the Archangel Gabriel came here. That talks about this, that goes well with this tower, I feel, because your guiding angels took you from this difficult relationship, this toxic relationship. We have wisdom. Hey, don't scratch my leg. And are we going back up here? So we have Our Lady of Resurrection. So start over. Yes, baby. And Our Lady of Star Blossom. I'm going to read the Resurrection one. What are you working on? Okay, Our Lady of Resurrection is what Honeybee is liking right now. So let's go with it. The heart recognizes when something has run its course. See? In letting go, you create a powerful, consciously chosen sacrifice that stimulates the birth of what needs to happen next in your life. Honor what is unfolding, even if it involves the pain of loss. You have the capacity to experience a sacred connection with life as you honor the endings that are a natural part of life's endless creative expression. I'm always so impressed with how all the cards connect. This is amazing. And Honeybee is laying on the optimist bee. What is it? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If that's what you want to have, obviously, it's up to you to pick, whatever it is you want to pick. Oh, a gratitude message to finish. I just love how you just came up here. This is so funny. This is important when a cat comes in a reading and they put their paws on a card or something. They are adding to the energy of the reading. With her purring and her happiness right now and oops, sorry kiddo, and being so comfortable, she's just showing you how surrendering and trusting is important for you right now. Hi, baby. So what does this one say? Go ahead and brag. Be someone's biggest fan. You will both feel amazing. Don't be a stalker, though, okay? We are both sending you love, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Or whatever day that you fell on this, be it a beautiful one. Bye.